Hey, what's going on? Zenkoto here. Today I'm going to be starting my second playthrough of Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate Deluxe Edition on the Xbox 360. This time I'm going to be going through the game on New Game Plus, and I will be working towards getting a different ending than I did on my previous playthrough. I think there's three different endings that you can get in this game, depending on the order of bosses that you defeat. Anyways, let's begin. Alright, so New Game Plus unlocked. Start the game over from the beginning to defeat the bosses in a different order. You can unlock new items and see new in-game movies. You'll lose your upgrades and game progress, but keep collected detective cases, batsuit pieces, and gallery unlocks. Additionally, you will not be able to submit your time to the leaderboards in New Game Plus. Once you start New Game Plus, there's no going back. Would you like to continue? Yes. Alright, so upgrades and game progress. Yeah, you lose that stuff, but you do at least keep your all the detective cases and batsuit pieces and galleries or unlocks, which is good. I will be playing through on normal again. My third playthrough, I will go through on hard.
Gotham City is mine now. 3 months ago, I took down the deadliest villains it had to offer. But just because I'm here doesn't mean criminals will disappear. Now some of them see me as a personal challenge. I'm going to have to stay a step ahead. Take tonight, for example.
Like taking candy from a baby. The baby being a secret government organization.
I don't know who you're supposed to be, but in case you didn't notice, this building's business hours are over.
Oh, I noticed. And my business never sleeps. I'm nocturnal. Tell me you're not this place's overdressed security guard.
I just go where the crime is.
You sure you want to cut this so short? You haven't even heard me purr yet.
You won't be purring once you're in Blackgate.
Target acquired. Target has the package. DEO Security Squad Omega in response.
I'm handling this.
You're on private property, interfering with private business.
We were just leaving. She's good.
Munitions team, secure the package. The rest of you, Batman is not to leave this rooftop.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and change my batsuit right here in the beginning. Alright, so we have Red Sun, which makes me basically an invulnerable. I mean, Blackest Night makes me invincible. Don't have Red Sun yet. New 52 deals 25% more damage. I might actually go for that. Deal 25% more damage. Or 25% bonus to damage dealt. It's the same thing. Just worded differently. Hey, what's up, Crimson? Okay, so I'm gonna go with Earth 2.
Not even sweating. Aren't you a cool customer? But you wouldn't put heat like that on a helpless girl, would you?
I've got a feeling helpless is one thing you aren't.
Handsome, strong, and in touch with his feelings. Every girl's dream.
But yeah, if you're now just joining me, I'm going to be going through the game on New Game Plus. I'm going to be going for a different ending.
Look out below.
Nice thing about this run is all my detective case clues carry over, so I don't have to worry about going through those again. The only thing that doesn't really carry over is gadgets that you collect as you move through the story and upgrades.
Heads up, hot stuff. I think I'm in love. Where have you been all my life?
No more games. Just give me what you stole and we can stop this now.
There's something you need to know about me, Batman. My game's only got one rule. Finders keepers. And when I play for keeps.
You gotta get that badass close-up of Batman when he's gliding. Or doing a dive bomb, I mean. Alright.
Stay sharp and keep your eyes up. The burglar and that bat freak.
Oh, I need to put on the subtitles. There we go.
Using the rooftops. And you got him! I got him!
Are you even trying? That was almost good. Anyone else here bored?
Best thing you can do, especially in this game, since it's on a 2D plane, is to not be caught between enemies. The enemies attack faster, or you have less time to react than in other Batman Arkham games. Probably because it's on a 2D plane, they still try to make it a little bit more challenging. That's my guess. But yeah, I always try to stay on the outside of the enemies,
That looked
especially
exhausting.
in this game.
Feel free to take a break if you need one.
All right. I also noticed that the redirect into this game is not nearly as good as it was in past games. So like you can't.
That's right, sir.
You can't get by doing strikes and then trying to redirect right
I
after.
think she's working with Batman, like a sidekick or something.
You can't cancel into a redirect, so more often you're going to have to use counters.
Whoa!
Alright, so this is our first Predator section.
These men are heavily armed. I need to make sure I'm not seen.
If I make it through tonight, maybe I will take that desk job.
Oh, crap. I almost had a snare there.
The bat! The bat!
Oh.
The bat!
Damn it. I'm just gonna restart that. I glided straight into that guy. Alright.
That's right, sir. Dressed as a cat. Yes, like meow.
Yeah, Predator sections in this game are handled pretty differently.
These men are heavily armed. I need to make sure I'm
Pretty
not
rare
seen.
to have a ledge takedown set up. Your gadgets are not nearly as useful either.
If I make it through tonight, maybe I will take that desk job.
Great takedowns are quiet though, which is nice. That definitely helps.
Man, all these foot patrols are killing me. Need
Okay, I'm
some
gonna
wins.
silent take down this guy. But there's a new type of takedown. It's called snare. It's pretty much just like an inverted takedown.
Gotham, the filthiest little town I ever loved.
I'm gonna try to snare this guy if I can. Oh crap, I didn't snare him.
Hey, look alive.
Oh, that ground takedown was quiet.
Just gotta keep calm. I'm
Yeah, glide kicking on the last guy seems to knock him out though, which is really cool. But I didn't get to pull it off. But the snare, you shoot a bat claw at somebody from a vantage point, and it'll pull them and up to the vantage point, and you'll tie them up instead of like dropping down and hanging upside down and grabbing them. It's pretty similar to inverted takedown with some slight differences.
I see him!
Yeah, glide kick of death. Yeah, the glide kick's really effective in this game,
Bring it.
especially in like Predator sections because it can knock out an enemy. There's kind of an ultra stun in this game as well. 2 stuns seems to work like an ultra stun. It knocks an enemy on the ground.
I got him. He's on me.
Okay, now you're annoying me. Come on!
The beatdown is pretty effective in this game too. Especially like if you sit on the outside of the enemies and you do your beatdown, the enemies don't seem to come in don't seem to try to strike you too often. And it's actually not too hard to beat down every enemy in
You
an
could go
encounter.
all night, couldn't you?
That's what you'll learn about me. I never stop.
What if I offered you half of what they're paying me to let this all go?
Nice try.
2/3? Come on, there's gotta be worse people in this town you could be chasing.
I'll get to them. Right now I'm keeping my eyes in front of me.
Well, those eyes are gonna be watching my back, because this is where I get off. Bye-bye. Alright, so how do I upload this again?
This ends here.
What kind of girl do you think I am? Because chances are, you're right. Consider my fur officially ruffled.
Oh, damn.
What a lousy way to end a first date. I hoped you were a gentleman.
I was being gentle. Now tell me what you took.
Just some files, and I've already used this to send them to my employer.
You tell me what was in the files, and I'll see about getting you sent somewhere less dangerous than Blackgate.
I like a little danger. And besides, what's in those files isn't my business. My business is stealing them.
Gotham City Police, keep your hands where I can see them.
Oh, he's good.
You're going to need a better way to get my attention, Gordon. I just happened to be listening to the police band.
I'm sure we'll think of something. Maybe if you gave us your cell number.
What do we know?
There was an explosion at Blackgate about 6 hours ago. They think maybe an escape attempt went bad.
And the inmates took advantage and overran the guards.
Afraid so. They're in a standoff with my men positioned outside the prison gates.
Hostages?
The entire prison staff.
Blackgate. Seems like we were just there.
You don't have to tell me.
I'll approach the prison from the riverside.
That side's impregnable. Practically a sheer wall down to the water. Batman. They're all in there. From petty thieves to the worst of the worst. And almost every one of them has a grudge against you.
Then they're about to get their shot.
That breathing apparatus just looks so strange. Alright, so something I didn't really notice before. Oh, hold on a second.
How about giving a girl a break, fellas? I'm just trying to get out of here.
Our boss wants a word with you.
I don't think so, buddy. She's mine.
Well, why would anyone need little old me?
Doesn't matter to me, lady. I just got orders, and that's that.
Anyways, something I didn't notice before about that cutscene is when Batman's talking to Gordon and how they're discussing that that Gordon needs a better way of contacting Batman. I noticed a little hint of things. There was a spotlight that they showed in a cutscene, which is later used to like for the bat signal to get Batman's attention. So I like that little nod towards future events.
It's him! I see!
It's a pretty interesting encounter.
How did you get so popular? Besides the obvious.
Hey, when things went boom, I was just gonna grab my suit and find a way out of here. Like you said, Blackgate's too intense for a sweet little thief like me. But then they jumped me, each trying to keep me from joining the other's side.
What do you mean, side?
The heavy hitters hate each other, especially Black Mask and Joker. They've all staked out their own territories inside the prison. The way I hear it, Penguin has the cell blocks and controls movement around Blackgate. He locked all the staff in a cell on Blackgate's lowest level, the Arkham wing. Black Mask's taken charge of the prison's industrial complex. He decides where there's power and where there isn't. And the Joker's holding down the administration building, which has the computers that encrypt the codes for the locks on the Arkham cells. Here's the bad news. To get to the hostages, someone has to go to the industrial complex to restore power to the Arkham wing, get through the cell blocks to get down there, and have the crypto sequencer that unlocks the hostage's cell.
This is shaping up to be a long night.
So let's spend it together.
Excuse me?
I can work the bad guys from the inside and feed you information as you work your way through the prison.
You're a criminal. Why should I trust you?
Because I have an incentive.
What do you want?
What you promised me to begin with. You can help get me somewhere less dangerous, where I can serve out a shorter sentence.
You mean someplace easier to escape from?
You think I want to see those innocent people down there hurt? I'm just a thief, not a psychopathic murderer like everyone else in here. But if you don't want my help, I'll be on my way. And you can take your chances alone.
Wait. No tricks.
For you, only treats. You gonna be able to find your way around okay?
I've got it covered.
I'll be in touch.
Alright, so I'm going to start off with the cell blocks. Anyways, the reason why I think this counter is interesting is because you fight against a thug from each of the 3 factions. I always thought that was pretty cool. Alright, so we got 2 ways to get into the cell blocks. I think this one's locked. Yeah, this one's locked right now. Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't call Alfred to send him blueprints.
Sorry to disturb you, Director. You asked to be notified when the feed from Blackgate was running? As you can see, there have been some unexpected developments.
There's too much risk of our exposure. You need to pull the plug.
I make the decisions on this op, and I say we keep going. There's something to be gained here.
Penguin's waddling around this area somewhere. Find him, you'll find the Arkham wing.
Got it.
Hey, remember you're looking for the way into the Arkham wing. Don't get caught up in all the hero stuff and go busting up the place.
You just worry about your end. I'll handle mine.
And such a lovely end it is, too.
Alright. Definitely going to save me a lot of time, not needing to worry about gathering detective clues. Or I could have done this how I take that on my guy, I guess. Either way works. Oh, whoops. Okay. Well, at least that door is now unlocked from the other side.
boss Bert wants these guns down with the rest. Why does he need all this stuff? None of our business. It's his nest. He can do what he wants.
Okay, Penguin. Where are you taking those weapons? If I were you, I'd be tightening my grip on those hostages. So maybe that elevator leads down to the Arkham wing.
Crazy as he obviously is, his money's
Okay.
Search the room, he says. Flush him out, he says. I ought to flush him out.
You know, when I first did this room, I didn't realize you can get into these grates. A lot of the objects in this game, you have to scan.
All I see is you. Gotta be kidding me.
God damn it.
He's real. What are you? Ha! You're mine. Nothing here.
There we go. Yeah, I don't think the enemies search crates in this game.
Looks like the inmates are beating themselves up in some kind of fight club in the exercise yard, so you don't have to do it yourself. You should check it out. Maybe Penguin's there, spectating.
Oh, okay. Alright, so I gotta make my way to the exercise yard. Damn it.
Help! He's over here!
Okay, so that's the first enemy with dual knives. You have to stun these guys. Well, you have to stun these guys and do a beatdown on them to actually hurt them. Kind of like the knife-wielding thugs from Asylum.
I got 10 packs of cigarettes spent on this tournament. I should be down there watching. I got him! Over here!